you should do is get out of using the gateway and build an actual app just for your OpenClaw. Everyone on Twitter is building this and they call it mission control, but theirs is ugly. Check out mine. So I had Jarvis build mine with the Apple kind of liquid glass UI. In here I have a full dashboard where I can see everything that he's working on right now, any kind of recent things he's committed to, what his status is, which is super helpful. So you can see what he's doing, when the next heartbeat is going to go off, what his bandwidth is. Right now he's working on nothing. We also built out a workshop. So we have a Kanban view in here of everything that's queued up for him to work on when I'm like asleep or gone, things that he's currently working on right now, and then things that he's already got done. There's a lot of detail that we put into this. For things he's got done, I can open it up and like learn about the task. For things that he's gonna be working on, I can open those up and I can add details about things that he's gonna be building for me. And then up here, basically just gives a little dashboard view and shows his bandwidth. Right now, we're also building a dashboard that can track every single penny that we're spending on all the API usage and basically make sure I'm not spending thousands of dollars a month on accident. We also built in a little dashboard that tracks his like cron jobs, the things that are baked into him that he's doing every 24 hours. So I can see I only have a couple things set up right now. One of my favorite things is I actually built a little skill where he goes on Twitter and searches up top use cases that would make most sense for what I'm trying to achieve with him and what my goals are. He puts them in here in like an email type of view, and then I can read through it, see if I like it. He gives me just like a little snapshot of what this would look like for me and Fifth Element, my business. And then if I think it's good, I can hit deploy and it will show up in the queue of our workshop, which by the way, all of these tasks are ranked on momentum. So we can see this is a 100% fit task to work on next. In my last video, I talked about how it's important to have it do things that match what it kind of previously did so that it could build momentum and build skills and strengths faster. Another crazy thing I built is this like docu digest kind of area. I was trying to give it a lot of documents and basically intelligence so it could keep building up information, but I was noticing it was taking way too long for it to scan and understand PDFs. So we had built a skill where I can upload PDFs in here and it fully digests PDFs at the rate of 50 pages per 1 second, which is super helpful. We're also working on building like agents in here. So Jarvis is like the commander and he's going to basically work with all of his employees, which are his sub agents. And in here we kind of have like personalities for each agent. So you can see Jarvis, and we can see the architect, which this sub agent, his whole job is to audit mission control every 24 hours, look for bugs, look for ways that we can improve it, and then work on it while I'm asleep. And then I built this little function in here where I can see the agents talking to each other in the hub. So I can see what Jarvis is telling the employees. So eventually we'll have all kinds of other agents in here working on other things, and then we can see what they're discussing and planning to work on next, which all of their work ends up showing up in workshop for full visibility. I've never built an app a day in my life or done any kind of coding, and I'm just a decently, I want you to do this, I want it to look like this. And anytime I notice something was wrong, I'll just screenshot it, give it to him and say, hey, could you fix this or build it like this or copy this guy on YouTube, and it did it. So if you're not getting what you want, it's because you're not making good enough prompts.